Hello, welcome to Talk Pretty Things, Create Pretty Things. Come on in, let's see what we're going to do today. We're going to do something a little different today, and it is quick and easy, and something that I never knew was possible. We have one of our heat transfers that we sell. It's a beautiful pumpkin, and it has some words in the background, and it's sitting on a stack of books. Now, these are called heat transfers. They're sublimation ink, and all you need to do is apply them with heat to a surface that can accept them. Now, normally you would apply it to something that's really high in polyester, such as not especially made, but a blend, an apron or a bag that's made with polyester. But I found out that you can use these with our wood chubbies, with some of our wood pieces. And that has really excited me because I know it's a way to create something quick, easy, simple, and beautiful. The first thing I'm going to do is I've got my heat press over here, my easy press, Cricut easy press, and I'm going to heat it up. Now the directions for using these is right on the bag, and these do come 2 per package. So the first thing it says, if the heat transfer image is larger than the heat press, tape it into position. Now this is, but since it has a little border at the top, I'm going to go ahead and use a cutter to cut the top border off. I'm going to try to do that so I don't cut off any of the beautiful color. Just a little bit of the extra up there. Okay, so just this much is all I cut off, a little tiny strip. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to read my directions, and it says to set the temperature of the heat press to 360 degrees and the timer to 60 seconds. So 360 degrees on my heat press. It takes a few minutes to heat up. So we're going to go ahead and get that going now. Temperature 360 is more than I normally do, but I know that for sublimation they want you to use a high heat. And then for a timer, it's going to be 60 seconds. Now, I'm not ready to press this yet, so I'm not going to start my timer. I'm just setting it up to get ready. Okay, so then it says when you're using sublimation, you don't want to move your stuff around. I've got this Cricut heat press mat. I don't really need it to protect my table from the heat because I'm going to go high enough. But I do need it to provide some cushion because with sublimation and heat press transfers, you're going to need to apply some pressure. So there's several things you need to use. You need high polyester count or some kind of coating that's going to accept the sublimation ink. Now in this case, we're not using anything but our Chubby, our square Chubby. I love our Chubbies. This is just painted white. I didn't do it. It came like that. But I'm going to go ahead and put my transfer down face down, and I'm going to center it. And then I have some transfer tape. I thought I had, yeah. And one over here. Brand new one. Let's open this up. Now this placement tape is just our Chocator tape. And I love it because it locks up parts of your transfers that you don't want to pass the ink through or paste through. It also will create a straight line to line things up. It also has measurements on it, like a tape measure. But I'm going to use it to tape my transfer down to my surface. And that's because you don't want this paper to move. You don't want it to move because these do smear and goes pretty easily if you aren't careful. So I'm going to go ahead and paste this, tape this down on all 4 sides. I don't want this moving at all. And I could have cut off some of the bottom. I did not though. Maybe I should. Let me go ahead and get out a pair of scissors and let's cut off some of this bottom. Just the excess so I can tape it on better. I'm just going to take the edge. Okay, now I'm waiting for my heat press. It's up to 355. It needs to be up to 360. Whenever you do sublimation, You want to have something to protect your heat press from ink. So when you heat up this ink that's on the paper, you are going to, it's going to go into the surface below. But sometimes it can escape out the sides as well. And if that happens, you're going to get it on your heat press. So you always want to protect it with a Teflon sheet or a piece of parchment paper. Okay, let's get started. It's at 360, and I've got it set for 60 seconds. Let's start it, and I'm going to go ahead and press down on this because you also want pressure for this. So you need a cushion, which is just to kind of absorb my pressure, and you need the sublimation paper ink. So this transfer has got it all on there already, and you need a surface that will accept the ink. And so our board, I have been told, will accept this ink. So let's see. We're going to press it for 30 more seconds on the top. Then we're going to move it down carefully so it doesn't ghost. And we're going to do the bottom part for 60 seconds. Do you guys think this will work? Give me a thumbs up if you think it'll work. Please tell me where you're watching from and let me know if you've ever tried sublimation before. Sublimation is fun. It's just a little pickier than like our ink because ink can create a perfect transfer, a perfect design. Ooh, I think I moved it a little bit. Really quickly, and it doesn't have to be on a certain type of material, but sublimation does. So, let me get started. We're going to see how this turns out. If it turns out, it will be a great way to create beautiful designs, and I love it. If you want to know more about Chuck Couture, we have a subscription club. It's called Club Couture, and it's a DIY subscription. It's about $25.95, I think, a month, and it's delivered to your door monthly, and it always contains an 8.5 by 11-inch transfer, some surface to create on, and some ink or paste to make your design come to life. And it's a wonderful way to complete a complete project, to learn how to use our products and design, create, celebrate. So it's really fun. So if you want to know more information about the club, type in the word club in the comments and check your messages. It will be a link that's sent to you so you can read about it and decide if it's something you want to do. Also, we have a Perks member program, which gives you a 30% discount on everything that you buy. It's $20 a month, but you get $20 in product credit back every month. So that'll give you a 30% discount on everything that you purchase. And that is a great program. Type in the word Perks if you're interested in that, and check your messages. Okay, so I went ahead, I've done my 60 seconds, top and bottom. I'm going to carefully peel up my tape and loosen everything. And like I said, do this slowly. You don't want to move this paper too quickly because it is still hot and it could cause shadowing or ghosting, they call it. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, see on my paper, you can see that most of my transfer, most of this come off the paper. And where did it go, you may ask? I'll show you. Here it is, guys. It's on my wood. Isn't that a sophisticated looking piece of decor? I just absolutely love it. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to use some gator hide. You could also do a sealer on this, like a clear resin spray, acrylic spray that will seal it in, but I'm going to use gator hide because that's one of our products. And I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to try it. I noticed the edges. Notice how the edges are kind of uneven like here? I don't know if that's because my design had uneven borders. Yeah, it is. My design did have those uneven borders. But also some of those colors can kind of, the heat activates them, so they kind of move around. But I think this is adorable. Can you guys see that? Give it a thumbs up if you love it. So let me know in the comments, will you try this? You can put it on a shiplap board. You could do maybe, if you had any kind of wood, you could probably do this on. Most people would do it on an apron, a bag, something, a shirt that's full high polyester count. I think it has to be 70% polyester to absorb the sublimation. If it's not, it may look like it's absorbed the sublimation, but as soon as you wash it in the washer, it will fade. So on the wood, I expect this to stay. I'm going to go ahead and seal it with gator hide. You could spray it with resin to make it permanent, and I'm not sure. I think it would stay on anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and protect it anyway. So this was a quick and easy craft tonight. I hope you loved it, and if you want to get more information, just go ahead and message me. This particular transfer is out of stock, but we have some great ones. We have a nutcracker one. We have some birds. We have like 5 or so Christmas holiday themed transfers. So go ahead and look at those, see if you love any of them, and then decide what you're going to do with them. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or if you want to discuss heat transfers further. I'd be happy to go ahead and help and let you know what I know. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Have a great evening.